We're joined in studio by CBS News chief election and campaign correspondent. That's Robert Costa. Bob, I'm so excited to see you in person. Thank you so much for being here. We just heard Merrick Garland say, no one, Bob, is above the law. Is he signaling something? Should we read anything into that? What does this investigation mean ultimately for the former president?
Well, great to be here with you all. CBS News has learned that questions are being asked about former President Trump's conduct during the final days of the administration. What was he doing with conservative lawyer John Eastman, Rudy Giuliani, to try to upend and overturn the 2020 election? We're still not sure if Trump is going to be a criminal target of any Justice Department investigation. But the pressure is mounting. Congresswoman Liz Cheney told me she and others believe inside Congress that there was a conspiracy here to overturn the election. The challenge for Garland is criminal intent provable at this point? But they are having a grand jury investigation to see where it all goes.
Well, President Trump is making, or at least he's leading us all to believe that he's going to run again. I think that remains to be seen. Should he still be considered the leader of the Republican Party despite all of the chatter and swirl around him? Much of it negative?
Great question. He certainly wants to be when you talk to his allies, but it's not clear he is going to remain the standard bearer for the Republican Party. So many other rising stars in the GOP, Governor Glenn Youngkin of Virginia, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, they're making moves toward possible 2024 runs. That's in part why Trump is getting out there now, not announcing, but giving these big speeches. He wants to potentially freeze the field, stop others from gaining traction.
So this is uncharted territory for the Justice Department. I spoke to former Attorney General Eric Holder and asked him, if you were the Attorney General, would you indict former President Trump? He said yes, because no one is above the law. But it does set a dangerous precedent. What are you hearing?
It's a complicated and charged legal and political question. On one side, there are even some Democrats who privately worry about the way this could all tear at the civic fabric. But there's also a question of what would it mean if he didn't prosecute? Right. Should he believe there was criminal conduct that took place inside the White House? That also could tear at this nation's civic fabric if people felt Trump somehow got away with something.
But they keep calling it partisan, and they keep saying witch hunt, Donald Trump says. But many of the people who are testifying are Republicans who were his allies, who were key people in his administration.
What sense are you getting about their perception of Trump, his political peers?
Well, you know that right now, former Pence aides like Mark Short and his lawyer, Greg Jacob, they are going before a grand jury. That's serious business. And they're telling the truth under oath to Justice Department prosecutors about what happened. It's significant that the Justice Department is moving closer to Trump. We've paid so much attention to the congressional side of this, the January 6th committee. But at the end of the day, it's the Justice Department that will likely have the biggest impact on this whole story.
Bob, thank you so much. It's good having you in studio.
Good being with you.